Take a little time to tune into what you're about to see. This ain't ordinary, this is high school TV, giving you the news, local sports, and the weather too. Gotta tune in if you wanna know how we do. It's all about excitement, having fun, cause that's what we do. Take a little time, listen up, just stay tuned. Buhs-TV.
Good morning, BUHS. Today is June 9th, Thursday, a white day, 2016, our final broadcast. And to kick things off, we're going to go to a commercial from our sponsors.
Are you 16, looking for a job? YMCA is looking for camp counselors. Follow the link below or contact Sue Fortier at sue@meetingwatersymca.org or at 802-163-4769. Because Harry and I were too lazy to do our parts of the game news show, Liam had to step it up, so now we're going to show Liam's game news on game engines.
We are, I believe. Game engines are really interesting. I kind of wish that we could have been there to see him actually film it, because we haven't seen this section yet.
No.
Okay, let's go watch it now.
Let's roll. Hey guys, how's it going? Instead of talking about video games, I'm going to be talking about game engines, because those are very important when making a video game. Because you couldn't have a video game without an engine, just like you can't have a car without an engine. Okay, these engines aren't the newest engines, well, no, they're not the newest, but they are indeed very cool. So, the first engine I'm going to be talking about, you've probably heard of. It's called the Unreal 4 engine. There aren't too many games out yet that have used this engine, but some big title games like Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and Kingdom Hearts 3 will be using the Unreal 4 engine, as well as a huge list of many others. Now, this engine came out in 2012, and it kind of has, gotten bigger and bigger, because now, as of, I think, May 4th, 2015, or was it May 2nd? March 2nd, 2015, it is free to everyone, absolutely free. And over the years, it became free to schools and other people, but now it is free to everyone. Isn't that exciting? You can go home and get it and make a video game if you wanted to. But the cool thing about this engine is that it's so easy to use. It's basically just an app, and you put things there, and it makes you a game, and it's really gorgeous. You should probably can see the stuff behind me, all of the beautiful detail and the lighting, and just the physics of the games are amazing. Now, I've played a couple of these games, more the indie games, that have used this engine, and it plays amazing. Okay, the other engine I want to talk about is a little less known. It's, well, I'm not gonna get there yet, but there's this company out there that's been raising some controversy in the gaming world. You may know it. It goes by the name of Euclidean. It's an Australian company, and in 2011, they really raised up a lot of controversy about this video that they released. And they made all sorts of claims saying that they could run any amount of data so easily, and they can make games with infinite detail. You see, most games, most engines, including the Unreal Engine 4, use polygons. And polygons are what make things there. You use polygons to make trees and grass. And over the years, people have been putting a lot of money into creating more and more polygons for each engine they make. And one of the big things that the CEO said about this engine that was so amazing is that every year there's about a 10% rise in polygons, and he said that maybe it could be like 100% would be amazing, but what if it was like 1,000 times more polygons, blah blah blah. You wouldn't believe him, right? But instead of using polygons, these guys use little atoms, just like we use in real life. And they've expanded their technology so much that what they do is they go into places, anything really, and they use a solid scan technology to literally scan everything around it and put it into the game. Now, that's not all they can do. They can also have artists that, create things. They call it fiction and nonfiction. I'm sure you can figure out what's what. But as of 2013 and 14 and even 2015, they've released videos showcasing this new infinite detail technology. Now, the technology that they use to make things load instantly, they call Geoverse. What it does is, instead of using RAM to load things, they'll just take data straight from your hard drive and put it on your screen. They recommend, for any amount of data, only a 2 gigabyte RAM. Now, you can have a very low-end computer, I assume, and be able to run one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. Who knows? Now, that's all I have for you today, guys. Please stay tuned for more game news.
I wish we could stay tuned for more gaming news. I did an amazing episode on Donkey Kong. Anyway, so today is June 9th, unless I am mistaken. Am I mistaken, Cole?
No, you are not.
Okay, so today is June 9th, which means that those 8th through 11th graders among us can actually go to the BUHS multipurpose room at 3:45 to take care of some paperwork and pre-medical records for the pre-soccer season of next year and onwards and such. Basically, you can go and learn about your soccer future if you wish to participate in such a course of life. I've never been much of a soccer player, so I have no idea what kind of terminology I should be using, but it involves kicking balls, so who am I to judge?
Yep. Now over to Mycroft. Speaking of that, now over to Mycroft with a recent sports update.
This is sports. Hello. So this week on our last broadcast, I don't have very many announcements for sports. However, I do have some really good ones. So tomorrow girls varsity softball team is playing against Middlebury Union High School. And in track and field, we have some athletes participating in the New England Championships in Connecticut. We'd like to wish you all very good luck. In professional news, the men's national soccer team claimed a 4-0 win over Costa Rica in the group stage of the Copa America on Tuesday. Well, that's all I have for you today. Have a great day. Back to the desk.
Neat. Sports. I mean, who doesn't love sports? Am I right, Colin?
You're right.
Aren't I always, though?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'd say at least 9 times out of 10, I am right. Although sometimes I'm left. Like now.
Yeah, well.
Speaking of left, let's, leave ourselves hanging while we go and check out Emma's special. How about that? How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
Okay, on to that.
Hey, what's up, BUHS? I like swimming a lot, and I won 3 gold medals and a 5th place ribbon for the swimming in Burlington Special Olympics you see on my hat at the Summer Games. Do you like swimming too? Well, I got some awesome places for you to go swimming for this summer. The West River, the Broad Brook in Guilford, behind the West Farmers Market, the Marina Dock, the Klinger Pool, the Vernon Pool that I like, and my special one, the Moya Park Pool. I hope you have fun and drink plenty of water. By the way, seniors, this is our last year. Woohoo! If you want to see me at lunch, in the halls, and after school, please pick up my pen and sign my awesome yearbook. That is all for your special diva. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Emma. It's been pretty hot out. Let's head over to the weather with Forrest to hear our weather forecast.
Yay.
It pains me to say this, BUHS, but this may be one of the last times for quite a while that you get to hear me tell you about the weather.
No!
I do need the hat, though. Anyways, as you can see from behind me, we got some lightning happening over here, and we got some sunny ground, which means there's going to be sun, and there's going to be rain, and there's going to be thunder, and there's going to be lightning. If we start over here on Thursday, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 46. Friday, the day immediately after, if you're one of those calendar geeks, high of 67, low of 46, getting a little bit cooler. That's going to be, Thursday's going to be mostly sunny, Friday's going to be partly sunny, so you can take that as you will. Saturday is the real kicker, though. It's going to be pretty warm, high of 73, low of 56, but it's going to be one of those summer storms where you just get lightning and rain and potentially a rainbow. Don't wear one of these hats when it's Saturday, but just be prepared for that. And if you're scared of thunder, stay indoors and wear earplugs. Sunday is going to be a high of 68 and a low of 50. Chance of showers, in fact, very likely it's going to rain, potentially quite a lot, so be ready for that. Finally, over here on Monday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 50. So BUHS, it's going to be a bit of a downturn in form, as you will, for the temperatures and the sunniness. Well, there will be quite a bit of sun coming up in these next 5 days. There's also going to be quite a bit of rain and some scary loud noises. That is all I have for you for a very long time, BUHS. Back to the desk.
But I don't want Forrest to go away.
Me neither. It's just natural progression of life.
Oh, well, I mean, everything must come to an end. Am I right, or am I right? Speaking of things coming to an end, I believe it's time that we go over to a calculus video from our friend Liam.
That would be correct.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm Batman, but I'm just saying, no one's ever seen us in the same room together, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hello!
And welcome to Calculus Corner. I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Kira. In today's episode, we will be expanding on your previous knowledge of how to find the area under a curve by finding the area between two curves.
We know that the area under one curve is represented by the integral from a to b of f of x dx. This lets us find the area below any curve in the first quadrant, with the lower boundary being the x-axis. But what happens when the lower boundary isn't the x-axis, but it's another curve?
When finding the area between two curves, you are essentially subtracting the area of the lower curve from the area of the upper curve. This can be noted as the integral from a to b of f of x minus g of x dx.
Of course. But what happens when the curves intersect at more than one place on the interval? Say when the top curve becomes the bottom curve.
That's a really good question, Mitchell.
Then you have to take more than one integral using the multiple points of intersection for the integral boundaries. You then must add them together to get the full area between these swapping curves. This can be noted as the integral from a to b of f of x minus g of x plus the integral from b to c of g of x minus f of x dx.
As you can see, it's not too difficult, right, Mitchell?
Not at all. Especially after this brilliant, well-edited, and continually flawless educational video.
Tune in next time to learn how to find the area of a region rotated about an axis.
Or to learn how you can use calculus to house train your pets. You simply have to.
Oh my gosh, Mitchell, we talked about this. We cut this segment, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He often goes off on tangents like this. Thank you so much for watching the Calculus Corner.
Just remember,
Calculus is the only sustenance you need.
Because we're leading into a
Great video.
yeah. I never took calculus. Took pre-calc though. I like that a lot. Speaking of taking things, I didn't expect to like this class as much as I did when I took it. I guess it'd be early winter, midwinter. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
same.
This has been a very good experience. So,
I agree.
Go.
Anyways, because we've had such an eventful semester, we'd like to show you a little sneak peek behind the scenes of Buhs-Tv. Here's our spring semester blooper reel. Enjoy.
I know I will.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've still commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna say.
Nothing quite as good as bringing a tear to your eye as a good old-fashioned set of bloopers. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
Again, sometimes I'm left, usually I'm right. So I think, however, that our time has, it's coming to a close. This is the last broadcast of the year. Gonna miss you, Colin. But now let us possibly go to a montage of memories. Or not. I don't know. Goodbye. Okay, we're saying bye now.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 26, 2016, and today is a purple day.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, March 3rd, 2016, and it is a purple day.
Good morning, BUHS. It's Thursday, April 7th, 2016, and today is a purple day.
Good evening, BUHS. Today is a purple day.
And now over to Ryan for the weather report.
What's up, guys? All right. Hey,
How's it going?
What's up? All right. Well, I guess I'm talking about the weather from here today. It's supposed to be. Hey. All right. I'm back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Weather. I was going to be joined by someone you may know and love as the special specialist, Harry, but he couldn't make it today, so instead, I have a floating duck I'm going to pick up now. Just exhibit him.
Unhand me, you featherless fiend.
I apologize, sir. Put you back on your floating pedestal.
Hey guys, how's it going? We got quite the beautiful forecast going on up here. I'm just gonna take this pen away. Okay, so
Now over to sports.
Yeah, sports. We're going to be all the way over to sports. Emma has some great sports for us. I'm sure you will enjoy everything she has to say.
Hey, BHS, do you like sports? I do like sports.
What's up, guys? I got some sports for you. Bro.
Hello, BUHS. Springtime is upon us, which means that our new sports teams have formed.
Special. Right here we have a hat full of random topics that have been compiled by our crew members. We are once again doing the special hat desk special.
well, that's all we have for you today, BUHS. We'll see you next week. Zoom out.
Wait, that was mine.
You weren't looking.
Oh.
Slapped out.
Take a little time to tune into what you're about to see. This ain't ordinary, this is high school TV. Giving you the news, local sports, and the weather too. Gotta tune in if you wanna know how we do. It's all about excitement, having fun, cause that's what we do. Take a little time, listen up, just stay tuned. BUHS TV.